Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Nurul Ayunadia, ID number 8801261254380001 from course Bachelor of Nursing Science with Honors. The purpose of this video is to meet the needs of OUM subject in English for oral communication. Today, I would like to share with you an informative speech entitled School in Hospitals, or also known as Sekolah dalam Hospital. As a person who working inside a hospital, I always wondering on how those children who are admitted in hospital for a very long time due to their health condition going to attend school or formal education. After done some reading and research, I found out that actually there are some hospitals in Malaysia providing formal educations to those children. Stay tuned to find out more. We constantly gripe up about the state of our education system. We whine at the quality of teachers and the size of our classrooms. Yet, for some children, these are the least of their concerns. For such children, having an illness means not being able to go to school. It may mean having only a year or so to live. It may mean long hospital stays for ongoing treatment. Even in such circumstances, learning should not stop. Every child is entitled to an education, even a child who is sick. For those terminally ill, schoolwork can take their minds off their immediate circumstance and pain. For others who are slowly improving, they will be able to resume normal classes easily following treatment. In an effort to support a child's right to learn during hospitalization, the Malaysian government set up the Sekolah dalam Hospital at some government hospitals nationwide. One of them is Sekolah dalam Hospital at Pusat Perubatan University Malaya, PPUM. What is Sekolah dalam Hospital or SDH? It is a school in a hospital. The idea of establishing this school inside a hospital was sparked by the Prime Minister's wife, Puan Sri Noraini Abdul Rahman in 2011, patron of the Nurani Yakin Foundation project officiated by YB Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, who is now our Prime Minister, at the Pediatric Institute Hospital Kuala Lumpur. This SDH program is implemented through collaboration between the Ministry of Education Malaysia, Ministry of Health Malaysia, and Yayasan Nurul Yakin at the time. These are the objectives of this SDH. The first one is to ensure that education is accessible to all children without any limitations or circumstance. Secondly, to provide continuous formal and structured education in a conducive environment for students who are being treated at the hospital. Thirdly, to create smart cooperation between KPM, KKM, and YNY in terms of education. Lastly, to support and give encouragement to students so that they will continue learning and not to drop out of lessons. Typically, the ages of students range from 4 years and above depending on the severity of an illness. A child may attend classes at the schoolroom or have lessons conducted at their bedside. It does not matter if a child is admitted for a day, a month, or even a year. School-age patients may choose to attend school as long as they are hospitalized. Teachers are government school teachers who have applied for and have been assigned to work at the Sekolah dalam Hospital. These schools are in most government hospitals throughout Malaysia, with the exception of Kedah, Perlis, Penang, Perak, and Malacca. What do they learn? At the PPUM school, there are 8 teachers, 4 for primary school children and 4 for secondary learners. The Sekolah dalam Hospital uses the Malaysian public school syllabus. The main subjects taught are Bahasa Malaysia, English, Mathematics, Science, and Islamic education. Teachers prepare individual lesson plan to help each child pick up from where they left off in school. This ensures continuity in the child's learning. When the children return to school, they are not left behind. Parents are always happy to see their children continue their studies despite their illness. At times, it is a welcome relief and distraction from the tough realities the children are confronted with. What about examinations? There are no school-level examinations. However, if a child has already registered for UPSR, PT3 or SPM, they will not miss their examination. The Sekolah Dalam Hospital will arrange for them to sit for the papers at the same time as their peers nationwide. Assigned invigilators will bring the examinations papers to the schoolroom or bedside of patients. The student-teacher dynamics in this school setting is unconventional. According to Prema Kandasani, a secondary-level English teacher at PPUM's Sekolah Dalam Hospital, her role also includes counseling. Most government teachers may find paperwork a bane, but for Prema, her toughest challenge is knowing that her students' days are numbered. She said, "The most difficult part of the job is when we know they won't make it, and they are just counting the days they have left." She recalls rather sadly her mixed feeling about her former student, Lily, not her real name, a 17-year-old with leukemia. Lily was under Prema's tutelage for over a year. Toward the end, her organs began to shut down, but Prema continued to teach her till the very end. Prema was grieved to lose her, but to a certain extent relieved that Lily's suffering ended. Recently, Prema was approached by a parent of a former student, Adam, not his real name. 19-year-old Adam had a relapse of cancer after 2 years in remission and was refusing chemotherapy. After some coaxing, Prema convinced Adam to take one cycle of chemo and then decide if he will go on. This is one instance where Prema says, "My role is 60% counselor and 40% teacher to these children. Especially when they have a terminal illness, they want nothing more than to be treated like any other child or teenager." Staying positive. According to Prema, the right attitude is crucial when teaching children with illness. Prema, who is also pursuing a master's in special education at University Kebangsaan Malaysia, UKM, believes that staying positive is the key. She always starts off her day with a smile on her face. Although she has loved and lost many students, she keeps smiling for the sake of those who still need her. Before I end my speech, these are the other Sekolah Dalam Hospital that we can find: Kuala Lumpur Pediatric Institute, Ampang, Serdang, Sultanah Aminah Johor Bahru Hospital, University Science Malaysia Hospital at Kubang Kerian, University Kebangsaan Malaysia Medical Center, Sultanah Fatimah Muar Specialist Hospital, and Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Hospital at Tamerloh. Hopefully, we can give them support financially or morally so that this kind of services will be continued and expanded from time to time. These informations about SDH shows us that education is one of the most important things in this world. Even a sick child is eager to receive an education, so with that are blessed with a good health condition has no excuses for not having a formal education. Let's try our best to gain more knowledge because learning has no lifetime limits. I think that's all from me. I hope this speech can enlighten you a bit about the idea of school in hospital or sekolah dalam hospital. Thank you.